Hey, and welcome to this episode of 365 Thoughts on Confidence. My name is Abigail, and I'm a confidence crusader on a mission to help women elevate their confidence. And I do that through this daily vlog, through my specialist women's portrait photography, my online course called Conscious Confidence, and pretty much everything else that I put out onto the interwebs. So if you're new here, welcome, and if you feel like you could do with a daily boost of confidence, then consider subscribing to this channel. So today is day 65 of 365. That means there's only 300 days left to go, 300 more videos, and I am so interested to see where these daily videos go and what they will look like at day 365. If today is day 65, it's kind of one of those sick curiosities, when you drive past an accident on the road and you're kind of like, let's see. That's kind of how I feel about these videos, because I've really got no idea. I'm making it up as I go along. I'm winging it. I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And I'm experimenting to see what happens. And I hope that me doing this helps you in your daily life to show up, to experiment, to step out of your comfort zone, to see what happens, because that's how we grow, that's how we learn. And there's lots of learning that we do here on these daily videos. And of course, that's all about confidence, elevating our confidence, talking about all the various intricacies of what makes a confident woman confident. So today's thought on confidence reads: what others think of you is not important. What you think of you is. Other people's opinions. Why do they keep coming up for us? Why do we care so much about other people's opinions? And because we've all heard this. This is nothing new. We all know that what other people think about us is none of our business. We've heard all of those, what are they called? Can't remember the word I'm looking for. But we've all heard those sayings before. And it's not until you actually really put it into practice that you get it, that you get the significance of it. So I've said before, doing this whole process is not comfortable for me, because I don't know what the outcome is going to be, because I can tell you, based on my track record, that I tend to give up on things. And so when I started this whole journey, there was a lot of that chatter going on inside of my head. What would people think if I said I was going to do a video a day, and then somewhere along the line, probably within the first 2 months, I give up, because that has always been my pattern. And that thought went through my mind of what will people think. I've tried other 365 challenges before. I've set myself those challenges, and some of them did fail, and that was kind of a bitter experience to have, because it's kind of very publicly showing people that I set the intention and then I failed, But the thing is that the failure is not in stopping the thing, what it is that you've set out to do, and stopping. The failure is in giving a shit what other people think about you as a result of doing that. Because the reality is that they probably don't even notice. Seriously. Like, I understand. There's only a few of you watching these videos right now, and so I'd have to apologize to you, and I already know that you're an awesome bunch of women, so you would totally understand. But it's not about what you think of me as a result of me failing or not following through. What it is, it's about how I internalize that. What do I say about myself to myself if I were to give up, or if I were to fail at something? That's the opinion that counts in this equation. So, when you've set out to do something, how many times have you focused all of your attention and energy on what other people will say, what other people will think, when in actual fact, the only opinion that you are ever really left with, and the only opinion that ever really matters in the long run, is your own. What are you saying to yourself about X, Y, and Z, whatever it is that you're concerned about. Because it's that opinion that's going to determine your next step. It's also that opinion that can make you come to the realization that your reason for giving up, or your reason for changing focus, or your reason for changing your mind is because it feels right for you in that moment. You know, it's a conversation with yourself. You have to be able to share your opinion with yourself to justify why you are giving up on this thing, or why you're changing direction, why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. And as long as you can accept, acknowledge, understand, and live with that reasoning, then doing that thing is completely your own prerogative. Because if you've done that work, then that's all the justification that you need. That is the only opinion that counts. And the thing is that we're all so self-absorbed anyway. Each one of us, our favorite topics are ourselves. I don't know if you've noticed how much of my own shit I share here, you know, because it is what I know. And by talking about it, we get to make sense about our decisions and our actions, and we get to connect those dots. So we like talking about ourselves. We like thinking about ourselves. Most of us do anyway. And so if you're sat there doing that, thinking about yourself, talking about yourself, having an opinion about yourself, then that means everybody else is doing the same. That means they are too busy thinking about themselves to really notice what you're doing anyway. And I think the thing, certainly from a business point of view and a social media point of view and a being visible online point of view, is that we probably, I know I do this in a big way, is that we think there's more people paying attention than there actually is. That's just the fact of it. And if you get to that point where there are masses of people following on you, or masses of people paying attention to your every move, then you will have gone through your own process of being okay not caring what all of those people think, because then you're dealing with thousands and hundreds of thousands of different opinions, and there's just no way that you can please everybody. There's no way that any one thing you do is going to make every single person happy, or make every single person think a certain way about you. So at that point, it's just like, oh well, I've just got to let that go. And so maybe we should all try that on. Maybe we get to that point of embracing that perspective, that there are just too many opinions out in the world for me to be able to please each and every one of them, for me to be able to align with each and every one of them. The only constant opinion you ever have is the one right here and the one right here. Those are the only two that count. Head and heart, head and heart. If celebrities can teach us anything, maybe that's the one thing that they teach us. To stop caring what other people think, and to place more importance, more value on our own opinions of ourselves than on the opinions of others. And it doesn't matter if it is your mother, your father, your siblings, your aunt, uncles, your husband, or your colleagues. Their opinions, there's just too many factors at play here, and you cannot control all of them. You are not responsible for any of them. The only opinion you are responsible for is your own. So as long as you can live with your own decisions, that's all that matters. I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope there was an aha moment there for you. If there was, let me know what it was in the comments down below. Was there any shifting going on? Were there any dots that were connected? I'd love to hear about it. Those epiphanies they're powerful things. Did I mention that I had an epiphany of my own today? I think I might have, and therefore I need to share that. Do I? I want to share it very quickly. You know what? No, I won't. I'm going to save it for another time. See what I did there? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications button. And if you know of a woman who is giving far too much importance to other people's opinions, then please share this video with her. Let's give her the aha moment that she might have been waiting for. And if you're in the Cape Town area, please, I'd love to see you at my Conscious Confidence workshop on the 20th of March. It's going to be in Constantia in the southern suburbs in a beautiful yoga sanctuary venue, which I'm so happy about finding. And I would love to see you there. I'll put links to the booking details down below. Otherwise, go on, enjoy the rest of your day, show up as your most confident self, because that's the only way that you're going to have more input, influence, and impact on your life and on the life of others.